I'm feeling pumped. I am. So I'm on here this morning, giving out some content. But we've had some huge news in our industry. We really have. Say hello if you're on, Angela. How are you? Who's on Facebook, LinkedIn? Who's on Twitter? Who's watching from YouTube? Make sure you say hello. But this is huge news for our industry. Spotlight have announced that they have changed their criteria. What did it used to be? It used to be kind of 4 paid massive credits. You had to have basically been through a Drama UK accredited university or theatre school, and it was difficult. It really was. If you're over 25, if you're under 25, you didn't have to go through the criteria. But basically there was a massive barrier to entry to Spotlight, which was difficult for so many actors because they felt like they were missing out. Us as MZA or Zina Agency, we had to kind of circumvent it, so we'd let people have a free account with casting networks, but we would also send kind of their CVs off to Spotlight jobs. But now it's opened up. It's huge news, particularly for those over 25s. What's the reason for them doing it? And I'll give you the details of exactly what the new criteria is. What's the reason for them doing it first? It's inclusion. It's trying to make sure that anybody from any background can have a chance in this industry. And Spotlight was the biggest barrier to it. And they realized it. Look, at the end of the day, Drama UK accredited theatre school or university, okay? People from different backgrounds couldn't afford that route in 2022. People don't really as much go through that route. They do part-time, which is one of the most exciting things that I'm going to come on to, because a lot of people are going through the part-time acting school route, like ours, Zina Acting, with an agency attached and getting work that way. And this is becoming a very common route into the industry. So it was outdated. It was not inclusive. It was still they were still holding on to it, and it felt like it was just helping people that could afford to kind of go to theatre school, acting school, university. It was actually just really kind of only really helping people who could afford to do certain things. And then it was a bit counterproductive, because if you didn't do that, you weren't on Spotlight, you wouldn't get work to even get on Spotlight. So it was really difficult for people of all ages to come into the industry and really have a career. Now, what have they said? They've said, look, you can get onto Spotlight if you have. For people who don't know what Spotlight is, by the way, Spotlight is the main casting resource for casting directors to connect with actors in the UK. They want to connect with professional actors. That's why they have a criteria of getting in. But the criteria has literally, it's a lot more sensible now. So it's at least one featured role with an equity or equivalent union contract. So that just means that you get a good role, TV, film, theatre, and basically equity take care of that contract. So that's just basically a good professional role. That's a lot of roles. That can be medium, small, it's all dealt with by equity. That is a very, very kind of, we get actors equity kind of, let's call it, dealt with roles all of the time. Every week, we help actors get that role. So that is instantly Spotlight. Brilliant. Also, 2 contracted professional performance credits. Whoa. So that's like anything. That's commercials. That's short films. That just takes it off the scale. That's so many. Our actors are out there getting their own professional work as well as with the agency. It's happening all the time. Contracts, professional contracts. It's not just the usual route. So only 2 of those. Brilliant. Okay. You have to have completed a year of full-time professional performance training, equivalent to RQF level 5. So that's college. That's amazing. And then this is the big one for us, which we've been really kind of trying to make happen for a long time. We've spoken to Spotlight. We've emailed our frustrations as well. Here we are, 2 years of part-time training. So you can get on Spotlight if you've been to MZA for 2 years, which is astounding because part-time is the new route into this industry, particularly when you're when you've got a particularly when you've got an agency attached. You know, it just makes sense. So anybody, and it can have a career in acting. Anybody can. It's changed. 2022 is amazing for this industry. It really, really is. There's more opportunity than ever. There's a really interesting one. So as well as that, you can actually be recommended by somebody that's a member of certain bodies like Casting Directors Guilds, Casting Society of America, Casting Directors Association, Cooperative Personal Managers Association, Association of Talent Agents, or the Agents of Young Performers Association. So what's the first thing that Matt Zina is going to do? I'm going to look at, particularly right now, becoming a member of one of these associated bodies. I've never needed to before, but if it means that I can recommend people who I think should be on Spotlight to Spotlight, and it becomes a direct link, and I can help people get on Spotlight, that's exactly what I'm going to do today. So there we have it. Isn't that amazing? Tell me your thoughts. What do you think about it? But it also means that it was always a bit of frustration. Look, part-time acting schools, what we provide should be enough to get you on Spotlight. And now Spotlight agree with us, which is amazing. All right. Tell me what you think. Tell me your thoughts, guys. So we genuinely are looking for new members at the minute. This is the perfect time. Matt Zina Acting. I will get you a free acting class. People join our agency straight away. You now know that you have a route onto Spotlight into this industry. Make sure that you DM me as soon as possible or email matt@mzacting.com. Get involved. We have classes wherever you are in the world. Okay, and you can join Spotlight wherever you are in the world as well. They take on international actors. Just DM me and I will get you a free online acting class if you're worldwide. If you are in the UK, in the north of England, you can come and you can join our classes and meet me in person, direct. Just make sure that you email me, matt@mzacting.com, or you email or you DM me on social media. As well as that, look at my link tree. There's so many ways that you can get involved, so many ways that you can subscribe, so many ways that you can train as an actor. Jane Master says it's good news. Yes, it is. It's leveling the playing field, and it's been needed to happen for a long, long time. And I just want to say it's kind of mixed news. I'm saying well done, Spotlight, but I'm also kind of still a bit like, why is it taking you so long? Okay, genuinely. And I think it's fantastic. It really, really is. Right. Have an amazing day, everyone. And I'll speak to you very soon. Again,